Perfect. Beautiful.
Okay, and your time starts now.
All right. Hi, I'm the founder and CEO of Quanta Vici, a smart wearable company here in Toronto, Canada. Quick background about myself. I was born to create unique and practical solutions to everyday problems. The first product I ever launched was a full image editing software suite that got a few million downloads back when I was 15 years old. After that, I started working with different tech startups in Toronto and New York City, leading the full cycle of projects. I'm going to start with a question. How long does your commute, job, or exercise require you to stay outside when it is freezing cold? And how long can you stay in that weather before the stabbing cold feeling in your hands or feet, which we're all too well familiar with, becomes unbearable? And what if you suffer from a medical condition that is negatively affected by the cold weather? Common conditions such as arthritis, joint pain, migraine, Raynaud's, poor blood circulation. That's actually the case in 1 for every 3 Canadians. Then discomfort turns into health risk and escalates to disabilities. With Quanta Vici's smart heated gloves, winter will never be the same again. For the first time ever, you can choose the exact temperature you personally prefer. And our smart proprietary heating system senses and maintains the exact temperature you choose with down to the degree precision. Now, I know what you're thinking, how about my feet? Well, I call this heaven for your feet. Because in addition to our smart wearable heating system, these socks protect you in the loving comfort of mesh ventilation, blister protection, ankle and heel cushion, arch support compression, and compression ribbing. In 2017, my friend had been suffering from painful, disabling migraine attacks triggered by the cold weather. After trying various therapeutic solutions and medicines, the best remedy turned out to be wearable heat. Heated wearables have been around for over 20 years. I have another question for you. Why do you think they never caught on as a practical solution despite the strong demand? Turns out reviews and ratings have been very vocal about the problems. All solutions lack the option for temperature selection. The heating is not evenly distributed throughout. They connect the battery directly to the heating system or heating pad and without any safety or regulation. There's always been complaints about the short battery life, and charging them is a hassle as you have to take out the battery. And overall, the bulky design takes away your dexterity, mobility, makes you sweat. Let's be honest, it looks ugly and can't be washed in many cases. We at Quanta Vici have fixed every single one of those problems. After 3 years of research and development and testing, our products offer precise temperature selection that can go as high as 130 Fahrenheit. In addition to power regulation, which has improved the battery life from a maximum of 2 hours to up to 50 hours on a single charge. And even after that, you can use USB-C to recharge the same way you recharge your phone. And of course, the premium design and material offer breathable dexterity for your everyday comfort. And yes, they are waterproof and machine washable. Now, here's a fun fact. Early on, we found majority of the market seek heated wearables to protect themselves against the cold for their day-to-day life and not for sports, such as going to work, commutes, and necessity medical needs. That is why daily life is our primary consumer group. Doctors are limited to recommending unsafe, impractical microwave heating pads. We have designed our products with the advanced consideration for medical and therapeutic standards to make it exceed consumer expectations in terms of safety, comfort, performance, and general quality. Our durable design and material makes our products qualify for a wide range of activities, including sports. Now, on the right-hand side, we have the demographics we see from the sales so far. Applying this rather broad criteria, the total addressable market is $66.8 billion. On October 27, 2020, for the first time in history, smart apparel products were launched by Quanta Vici. We hit our crowdfunding goal within the first 2 hours. By the end of the first 30 days on the market, these are the stats we achieved. Selling 1,500 units, raising $330,000, initiating the production because of all the preparations we had done in the years prior. The conversion rate on our video was over 30%. That is 10 times the average. And we have hit near break-even point. And as you can see at the bottom, we had some love from the media as well. So we chose crowdfunding to publicly make a loud statement, one that testifies the huge demand and gap in this market, a strategy to later be used as a public case study when we begin our B2B sales. Quanta Vici, a brand new company with zero reputation, selling this well. Imagine how far even a medium-tier brand could go licensing our technology. From 2017 till 2019, we were preparing for this launch in terms of marketing and technology. In 2020, we launched and reached a very high conversion rate on our ads, proving the scalability of our business. In 2021, we are ready to scale up for the next winter, further optimizing our marketing strategies and production for a better margin. We have had multiple resellers from Australia and Japan offering to partner with us for expansion in those regions as well. We plan to begin our B2B sales later this year as well. Next, in 2022, we begin to further build towards aggressively conquering the market of smart apparels. The current retail price of our products, especially the gloves, is $269, and this is highly competitive with high-quality conventional gloves that are such as Canada Goose. Our socks are selling for $199, which costs lower than some competitor fitted socks that cost as high as $350 and are not even smart. We plan to offer discounts to students and those in medical needs for these products. Our profit margin after production costs is around 60%, and it will highly increase with the next round of production, also lowering the prices for the product, becoming everyone's favorite heated wearable. First and foremost, we are a tech company. So when it comes to therapeutics, fitness, or fashion, we take collaboration over competition. A lot of businesses see our products and wish they could be selling it, and they cannot pivot into hardware or wearable technology, very different from fashion. So for them, we offer affiliate, reseller, white label, and OEM programs. Our first launch sold 2,000 units for over $400,000 in revenue. With all the crazy setup fees for marketing, production, all of that, we still managed to be one of the very few startups to break even in the hardware field. Due to the cyclic nature of trends, styles, designs, and new versions, along with the power of branding and collaboration with the B2B partners we've got coming up, and our plans for new styles and other products, and expanding into the health sector, we project selling 20,000 units by the end of next winter for $3.4 million in revenue and $1.1 million in profit. Following that, in year 3, we are expected to sell 200,000 units for $10.6 million in profits. To this day, I have personally invested $61,000 and my full-time commitment since 2017. We have received $55,000 in grant funding, $200,000 from BDC to kick off production mid-campaign. This lucrative business model has had its proof of concept and traction, and it's now ready for a strong, scalable growth with the help of your funding. And we have a fantastic team of we have a fantastic network of professionals that covers a wide range of industries from fashion design to marketing and engineering, along with an advisory board made up of serial entrepreneurs and angel investors. We are also trying to hire a chief of operations as part of our efforts towards significantly scaling up for the next winter. So here's an overview of our technology. The app communicates to the Quanta Vici device, which consists of a lithium poly battery, our smart proprietary logic board, and the heating system. In reality, it's actually quite slim, with built-in sensors, power management, real-time heat control, all embedded in a tiny button the size of a small watch. We have a strong IP with designs, patents, protections pending, in addition to the brand identity, data collection, B2B network that we are building. The fact that our devices are smart and collect anonymous usage data is a huge factor in the future success of our company with big data and machine learning. And this is just a CTV video covering us. I thought I would show it as you ask your questions. Thank you.
Well, thank you. That was a terrific presentation. Really, really well done. We have 5 minutes for Q&A. So Matthew, you look like you have a question. Go ahead.
Yeah, thanks, Amir. That was great. I'd be a customer for sure. But like, how do you plan to, beyond the the successful sort of first run, like what's the plan to advertise and sell this thing?
So, you know, on October 27th, we launched through Kickstarter, and within the first 30 days, we sold $330,000. And, you know, crowdfunding is full of early adopters. We wanted to do that, to tap into that market, and also at the same time, make that public case study for our B2B sales. And moving forward, we've already started our Shopify. We've hired marketing professionals in the Facebook ad scene, and you know, a lot of the things that we learned, such as what type of marketing material works, what type of feedback we get from people, all the crazy stuff we had to go for producing this hardware. It's all made us ready. You know, Kickstarter is not really that different than just going on
So
Shopify.
you want to sell it on online e-commerce. I got it. I love it. Quick follow-up, if you'll permit, Jeff. So what do you think the cost of acquisition would be to sell one pair of socks online? Just out of curiosity, ballpark it for me.
So we already have this data. The cost per acquisition is around $50. You know, building more reputation, having some ratings coming, that's really going to help us lower that.
Cool. Thanks, Amir.
I just want to kind of, first of all, tell you guys that this is a much needed product. You guys have great innovation here. Absolutely going to be a customer here. But let me ask you a very tough question. Do you have any woman in your C-suite?
No,
That's exactly why I'm asking you this question, because you guys are missing a key success factor in your team right now. This is a woman's product. I invested in a company called SheerText, and it's just kind of made the Globe and Mail, you know, a few weeks ago. They are an up and rising, unbreakable pantyhose, making so much sales. And the reason is they know how to sell it to women. So I highly, highly, highly encourage you to build in that DNA into your company. You know, seeing you going to B2B and doing the hardware and all those kind of things, it's all great. But if you are actually not capturing the whole DNA to sell your product to the many, 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 many people needing this and have that diversity DNA in your company, you are missing a multi-billion-dollar opportunity here.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. You know, right now, the only C-level person in the company is myself. It's a baby company, but we are looking to hire a COO to help us scale and reach the goals for next round. But you know, everyone we've collaborated with, from you know, marketing, from fashion design. Our fashion designers had previously worked with Adidas, Ralph Lauren. They brought their experience to make this level of the fanciness be achievable, and they've all been women, and I'm really
make sure you keep them in your team. Then I'm
Absolutely.
just trying to highlight to you that this product has a multi-billion-dollar opportunity if you execute right. But if
Absolutely.
you don't actually have a person in your team that makes critical decisions with you, that understand half of the world, namely women, you're missing the opportunity here.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I completely agree. We already have plans for leggings and scarves, belts. I love the idea. Thank you.
Well, that's the end of our time. Amir, that was a good answer, but the better answer might have been to invite Eva to join your advisory board.
I didn't even think it would be an option.
Well, there you go. So there's a helpful hint. Judges, you have 5 minutes to do your deliberations on Quanta Vici, and we're going to go on to our